Boss Hair pre-stretched 3x3 times. I got 3 bundles called Boss, and it's knotless pre-stretched sleek. This hair is bomb. And then we're gonna go, I'm gonna show y'all the back as well, you know, just in case you can't find it in the front, you can find it in the back. And I use it in a color 1, and then I'm using this Empire Bulk 100% human hair and water wave boho braids, you guys. And this is the back, is infused with argan oil. And I actually love this freaking hair. I would do it over again. If I was to do this style again, use some rubber bands, the Shine Gel, because it has your hair sleek, okay? And then I'm also using some edge fixer. This is the best edge control, hands down. And then a rat tail comb, because it's so much easier to part with a rat tail comb. Now I am going to be doing the boxes and rubber band method while I'm taking out a braid at a time, just because it was more easier for me. And I didn't want to sit there and just take my whole head loose and then have to figure out the parts, okay? Because we all know your girl would have been down there for hours and hours and hours at a time if I had to do these parts. So it was just more easier for me to, you know, and these braids only been in my hair for, I want to say, like 2 weeks. So it was easy for me to just take one braid out at a time and put, you know, the rubber bands in. So I had to do like 1 or 2 parts, and that was okay. All my squares aren't equal, but that is fine. That is perfectly fine for me, you guys. I kind of like the mix match or whatever, but I put 2 in the front, and then I kind of just went 1 down the rest, so like I can have double in the front, okay? And yeah, I finished. It took me like 30 minutes to do my whole head in these rubber bands. Y'all see, I was cute with this little ponytail. I don't even know if I showed it to you guys in the little ponytail, but anyways, I'm about to put it in a whole bun and leave out the back row so that I can, you know, get started. And I'm showing you guys how I did the first one. Not really, but I was just, you know, braiding it, and I just kind of like freestyled it and put there was no certain order that I put the human hair in. It was just where I wanted it. I wanted it to all fall into different places and not just the same place. But I just put it upside down, put a piece in my mouth, and just plaited it in. Now there will be little flyaways, but for me that was okay. I could just put a little water on it and it curl right on up, so that was actually fine. I don't know if there's going to be a flyaway in this one, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to see the flyaways in the other ones. I did end up cutting some of them off. Look at my husband, he being so nosy. He's trying to see what I'm doing. And yeah, I promise y'all, I sped this video up. This took me, it seemed like it took longer than what I told you guys, but it didn't. And then I was like, oh, I want more. I want it to be like really full, but not too full. I want it to my liking. But this is so much harder when you're doing it yourself. Make sure you take out the hair. I did end up taking out the hair and like putting it up after this one right here. And then I did originally want to put some at the end of the braids, but y'all, it was just too much. So I just went ahead and crocheted some of it at the bottom of my hair, and then everything else is self-explanatory. I'm just going to basically be doing the same thing down like all the braids. I'm having a conversation with my husband because he's still right here in my face. But yeah, I did do this, and then the ones at the end, they just ended up sliding out, so I definitely just crocheted in. I don't think it was secure enough because my boat was too big. Look at him being all mushy and stuff. But yes, you guys, so basically everything else is self-explanatory. I did go ahead and braid all the braids down to the very end because that's just me. That's how I like my braids, braided down to the end. Might leave a little piece at the bottom, but yeah, I'm showing you guys again. I had to keep braiding and braiding and braiding because my hair was pretty long. So as y'all can see, the little dyed pieces at the end, and then I was just braiding the pieces of bundles in the bundleless hair, just to my liking. Some I put 4, some I put 3, some I put 5. It really didn't matter. It was just what I wanted. But yeah, everything else is self-explanatory. I'll come back with another part of whatever comes on when I get closer for you all. Okay, you guys, so here I am done with half of my head. I was so freaking happy, y'all, but I was so tired. Like I said, y'all, look at the parts. They're pretty good for, the braids to be just not taken out. But y'all, I literally was so freaking tired. I want to say this was like 2 hours in. I kept getting up, stopping because I do have a toddler and I had to feed him and do all type of stuff and just feed myself and my unborn child. But anyways, I'm trying to show you guys how I'm doing fine. As y'all can see, my hair is pretty long right here at the top and stuff. So I had to freaking get something done. Like I had to braid extra tight so it could like match the other braids, other plaits or whatnot. I'm just going to slow motion, see how y'all, I just braid underhanded, overhand, whatever you want to call it. And then like for the pieces at the top where they did not reach into my mouth, I actually used the clip to clip onto my other hair just to keep it out of my way and make sure I wasn't braiding it into another section, braiding into the hair or getting mixed up with the hair that I'm braiding, you guys. So, and again, I'm on my last one. I was super freaking happy at this point. I was like, yes, I am done. The next day I did end up crocheting hair at the top because, child, honey, it was, I want to say, it was like 10, I finished at 10:27. Yes, at 10:27 I finished, and I had been working on this for 4 hours and some. So I was pretty tired. And then look at me adding in another piece of hair. Y'all, I had ran out of the bundle hair, so I had to go the next day and get some hair and just put it in. Even though this was fine, I did wear this, but I did end up going to the store the next day and get another pack of hair and just crocheting the curly hair into it because I wanted a more fuller look. I mean, this was alright, but it was too thin for my liking, so I put too much thickness in the back, so that's what that was. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. And then I am going to show you guys how I did the knots at the end. I did tie some of them with knots, and then I just left, like, braided them to the end, so that's how I like it. But then I didn't want to cut any of them off because I didn't want it to be blunt or anything. I did try to cut off like 1 or 2, and I didn't like it, so yeah. Hold it in my mouth and just playing it all the way down. And baby, it came out so cute, so cute. But see, I just kind of like wrapped it around and looped it like I'm tying a shoestring. And I did that twice, like I'm tying a single shoestring. Okay, y'all. This is the final look, the final product. You guys, I absolutely love it. It's not too full, it's not too thin. It's like the perfect amount for me. I got my braids, got the curly hair. As y'all can see, I showed you guys the hair and the deep wave hair and the braiding hair that I used came out so perfect. I did end up crocheting some of the hair into the braids. I started doing this but I did braiding a lot, but where I didn't have enough curls, I did add some like at the top or whatnot, okay? I did start on my hair at 6:23 or 6:25, and I ended up ending it at 10:27. That's when I got finished, so it took me like 4 hours. And I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's not too thin, it's not too full. It's just the right amount of braids, and you know, absolutely love it. It's my first time doing these. I think there's about 40 plaits on my head, and yeah, I used 2.5 packs of the deep wave, and I used a whole pack of the braiding hair and like another bundle, like a half a bundle out of the another pack. So 1.5, one in a bundle, 1 pack of hair in a bundle of hair out of another pack, and then I used the 2 bundles of curly hair and a half a bundle out of another pack as well. So yes, came out perfect. You guys, let me show you the back. This is the hair. I however did not put any water on it right now. You know, I kind of like this naturalness that is going on. I did put a little bit of mousse on it, but yeah, really cute. It was very easy and simple to do. And they come to right here, like mid belly, and then the back length right here. They come. I might add some more to the back, but hey.